Hey guys, so today I'm going to show my finished pages of the month of March already. I didn't do that many pages and I didn't do that many coloring books, but I got 4 new books you could already see in my March haul of 2025. So let's start with the pages. The first book I did a page in is Romantic Country by Erie. Let's see, I should say this month was a bit of a coloring slump month. And yeah, I started crocheting again, but then I just missed coloring in coloring books, of course. And I still don't have figured out yet what my coloring style is. Do I like the layering? Do I like the blending? Do I love the Prismacolors the most? Or the Faber-Castell polychromos the most? I just don't know. So, and that's okay, but yeah, sometimes it's very frustrating that you can't open a coloring book and just start with the coloring method and the coloring pencils you know are working for me the best and create a beautiful page. So yeah, I hope I get in that area or era in my life, but for now I'm not. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did this sort of fall page in spring, but yeah, why not? And this I did with watercolors, and yeah, I sort of felt the vibe of dark colors and yeah, sort of the autumn vibes. So I'm a bit weird for that. I splattered some gold liquid and I still need to practice more to not get this streakiness. And I have a whip in here, and I don't know why I stopped whipping, why I stopped coloring this, because I really love it if I'm seeing it again. I love the shadows and the grass and the apples, so maybe I'm going to continue this after this video. So yeah, sorry if you hear some annoying noises, because there is a store who is renovating and is constantly sewing. And so yeah, that was Romantic Country by Erie. Then I got this book. This is Sprookjeswereld, which translates to Fairy Tale World, which translates to Sergeant by Maria Trolle. And I did a page in this. I also have a whip in this. And if you can see, if you look a little bit closer, let's zoom you in a bit. Here by these leaves, I tried to blend some green Prismacolors, and that didn't work out that well. So yeah, I still can't figure out how to color, but yeah, that's okay. I think everybody struggles with this sometimes, and yeah, it's okay to talk about it. Nobody is perfect, and yeah, I just also make mistakes very often. So yeah, I just want to be clear about that. I hope I can fix this page. Let's see which page I did finish. Oh yes, I did this page. I really like it. I used my Prismacolors and I really tried to do a 3D effect on these flowers. Still, I'm not very happy with how I blended everything, but these flowers I really love how I blended them. You can see, I think, let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, but I just love that it is a quick, easy, small page to color, and some of these pages are also that sort of small and quick. So yeah, that's why I like it. But yeah, can I go on drawing lessons with somebody. Because yeah, or maybe I'm too harsh to myself, because yeah, it is a good page, but yeah, here in the shoe it isn't really a beautiful blend. I just try to blend with a colorless blender pencil from Prismacolor, but sometimes those act very weird. Maybe it's the paper. Yeah, and maybe it's just the paper, because this paper, I love this paper, but it is very, yeah, it feels like it has a coat on it or something from, yeah, I don't know. But okay, I did a page, so that's very nice. Then this beauty of a book. Yeah, I really wasn't always that much into color by number. This is a color by number book from Disney. It is the Les Grands Classiques Tome 11. I think this is their newest edition. And yeah, it is a Disney color by number book. And I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and I just wanted this book. So, and I love the cover. But I chose this book of the images in the book. So not because of the cover. Sometimes I do, but now I didn't. But the cover was still pretty. Let's see which pages I did. Yeah, and this has a little bit of a backstory to it. Yeah, I saw on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everybody using paint markers, so that the paint markers cover the letters and numbers. And I really wanted to do that too, because yeah, just with pencils or with water-based markers, I thought maybe that is not as beautiful as the paint markers. So I went to a shopping trip, especially to buy new paint markers. And that didn't work out that well. Yeah, if I'm seeing it on the video right now, it is very pretty. But yeah, her hair isn't orange in the movie, and she is a little bit darker, her skin. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, I just came to the conclusion I just have one brown as a paint marker. Let's see. Here I got every paint marker and every water-based marker and some alcohol markers. Oh, maybe if you like to see a tour of all my coloring supplies and how I store them, let me know. This I just came up with yesterday. I hate how it works, because it doesn't work. It doesn't stand up because I have... Sorry if you became dizzy because I spinned it a little bit hard. I'm so sorry. I'm just dizzy myself looking at it. But the only brown paint marker I got is this Posca pen I already have. Oh, and if you like to know how I organize the colors by number, I can also make a video about that. But yeah, so that was the only brown I got. And I thought I'd buy a lot of new markers. There should have been a brown in it, but no, it wasn't. So the only brown I had, I used for mostly the hair and her wankies and her eyebrows. And when I was coloring this, I couldn't get into the spine. I always have that problem because maybe my hands are just too weak to flatten it out perfectly. But now I did more pages. I see I have a whole blank spine, or how do you call this? So maybe I'm going to color this so it is actually a finished page. But yeah, I never can get into the spine. Also with my eerie books, the romantic country books, it is, if I may say so, a challenge. But yeah, so I thought that this would turn out very differently. And also these paint markers are very tricky, some of them. Like the brown is a Posca pen, it is not tricky at all. This dark green is a Posca pen, it's not tricky at all. But the rest, is very streaky. Now let's continue. So I just really love how it turned out, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm very critic about myself, and yeah, maybe that's my my issue. So, and if you don't know how these books work, I think you know how these books work. Here you have the page, and all the numbers and letters do have a color on the bottom. And it is your job to, when you start this page, to match the colors with your markers. So, and that is a hell of a job. I think choosing the right colors is more difficult than doing the page itself. I am really honest and really serious about this. So I already said I only have one brown as a paint marker, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I already see 4 browns in this page. So I'm screwed. So that's why the next page I did, my sister chose this. And I really love how this turned out. Let it get in frame. It is from the movie. It is in Europe, it's called Zootropolis. And outside Europe, I think it's Zootopia. But yeah, she is from Zootropolis. And I did this page with water-based markers, mostly Crayolas. Let's grab the markers again. Let's see which ones I use. Yeah, I use the Crayola Super Tips, and I really love them because they have a very thin point, so you can't, yeah, you always can, but you are almost not going over the lines, so that's very nice. I do have Posca pens. No, these are Tombows. I have Tombow water-based markers. I don't know about these. I really love them for hand lettering, but that's all been said. I think these are very streaky, mostly even more streaky than the Crayola Super Tips. So, I don't think that is a good thing. And I got some, to add some browns, if you know what I mean, I got this random water-based brush marker from a local shop here. So yeah, that is what I use. This, for example, is the Tombow dual brush pen. No, okay, I'm coming back for my own words. This is not as streaky as this. This is all Crayola Super Tips, so I'm sorry. The Tombow dual brush pens are better. These are also the brush pens from Tombow. Yeah, and mostly the rest is Crayola Super Tips. And for some reason, oh sorry, I always struggle zooming in and out, and I thought this spot had to be white. And it doesn't look that it has to be white, but okay. Yeah, I just really love these pages. It's just mindfulness and relaxed coloring. You already know where to put the colors and the shadows. You don't have to think about it, and with just normal coloring books and pencils, I sometimes, all the time, struggle with the shadows and the highlights and where to put them. So yeah, this was very refreshing to color. So this is so bad. I had a lovely watermelon, and I just always eat over the page because I'm always, yeah, doing everything at the same time. And there fell a drop of watermelon on this page, and I didn't realize it soon enough. So it bled through this page and to this page, but okay. It's okay. I'm going to cover it with paint markers maybe. And the last page in here is this from Wendy, and I'm so sorry, I don't know what this kit is called because I never watched. Yeah, I once watched Peter Pan when I was 2, sorry. This is also very streaky, but hey, okay. And I again got a bit of a problem with the skin color. Okay, let's see. B is here. Can you see that? And for me, that is orange. Maybe I'm colorblind, but okay. Look, this is the B. And for me, this is orange. So I thought, oh, I choose a very bright orange color. And it turned out to be the skin of the child and Wendy, and it looks horrible. So midway the drawing, I switched my B to a more of a skin color. So, but maybe it's sort of, I created sort of a type of shadow that wasn't intended to, because yeah. But yeah, on the video, it looks pretty good. From close by, you don't, it doesn't look good. But yeah, okay. And I also want to show you a whip I got in here. Where is it? Oh, here. Also in the Peter Pan vibes. This is going to be Tinkerbell. I am doing this with paint markers again. And I don't know why this is neon orange, because 9, I thought I grabbed a normal orange, but it turned out I grabbed the neon orange. So it's a bit of a struggle, but if you have the colors right, it is very easy. And also I had to have 1, 2, 3, 4 browns, and I just have 1 brown. So I decided to change it up to purple. So I don't know how it will turn out. I think this is sort of a mirror. I don't know what it has to be, but yeah. It should be brown, okay? So let's pretend it's just brown. So yeah, I still really love this book, but yeah, sometimes it's, yeah, now I'm not going to say anything anymore. So that was the third book I colored in. Then I got the newest book of Manny Chatchipinagiotto. It is Voyage, and the Dutch, I have the Dutch version with a different cover image, and in Dutch it is Fantasiereis, which translates to fantasy trip. So, okay. Yeah, and I finished a page in this, but I'm sorry. I'm just very critical to myself. I just hate it, okay? So I said it, I hate it. I did this with all watercolor because I just wanted to get a page done in this. But yeah, it's not my finest work, let's say. And I already told this in my haul video. I find it very difficult to start in these books because the line art is very thick, which I'm sorry, don't like that much. And yeah, it's just so intimidating and so busy. It's even more difficult for me than the Kirby Rosane's book. So I already have planned a sort of body color, and she is going to buy the book next month, and then we are going to do a body color. So maybe and hopefully I loved color in this book at that time. So yeah, so maybe the body color just drags me to this book. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just bought this as quickly as possible. I just came across it in my local bookshop, and yeah, I just bought it. I didn't even look inside. I just bought it because of the excitement and the sort of hype it has. But yeah, if I'm really honest, this isn't a book for me at the moment. It always can change, but yeah. And then already the last book. So I colored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. This is Vallende Sterren in Dutch, which means falling stars, which translates to Charmfall, I think. Yes, I'm correct. And I did this page, the first page, and this page you have already been seen, or I have seen a lot of times on social media and on Instagram with amazing light effects, and I wanted to try that too, but yeah, I just going to try not to be critical on this page, okay? Challenging myself. I was playing with some soft pastels to do these clouds. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Okay, yes. Yeah, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. So let's grab my book journal. And let's mark the monthly pages. Oh, okay, I already forgot how much I did. But in January I did 25, in February I did 17, and now I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? It was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? 7. Okay. So, yeah, you could say I had a coloring slump. Let's grab a random Crayola super tip. Here, a pink one. Okay, 7 is hiding under this thing. If you want to see a video in depth about this coloring journal, you are not getting it because I just only keep track of the monthly pages, because if I have to track everything, yeah, that I'm not going to do. And for the pages in each book I finished, I made a Google Sheets, and it automatically says how much percentage I did in a book, so that's very nice. If you want to see that, I also can make a video about it, so let me know if you want to see that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and you can subscribe on my channel. That would mean the world to me. We are going to the 500 subscribers, I hope. So yeah, let's have a lovely coloring month. I hope I do more pages in April than 7, and it's always okay if you're not feeling it, of course. But yeah, I hope I'm going to feel it again. But yeah, have a lovely coloring month, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!